Welcome back, Suicide Fantasy Football. Week 10 starting out, as always, at the quarterback position. Telling you who to pick up, who to sit, and who to just cut bait on.
Sandy couldn't keep us away this week, guys. Sorry we couldn't get in there last week. Hopefully you still won your legs and did everything to keep you in playoff contention. Don't worry, we're going to guide you through the rest of the season unless we get hit by another hurricane.
Nothing we could have done. All right, so start, Jim, with who you're going to add at the quarterback position.
I'm adding my boy Kevin Cobb. He's going to be coming back. He's going to be the man. He's going to have that offense clicking back again with Larry Fitzgerald, Andre Roberts, and everybody.
Done.
They are going to make a run.
Beanie Wells has a better chance of saving that team than Kevin Cobb
No
does.
way.
We'll see.
Red Skelton sucks.
My ad, because I'm just going about this week. Matchup, I like it. I think Russell Wilson. I know Jim and Jim McCormick, Big Jim and Jim McCormick both laughed at me when I was liking the receivers from Seattle this weekend. And I'm telling you, Russell Wilson isn't that bad, and I like his matchup this week, so that's who I'm adding. Just for this week.
Ugh.
Not on the Russell Wilson bandwagon. All right, who you sitting, Jim?
I'm sitting Tony Romo. Not just because I think the Eagles are going to beat up on the Cowboys, but they rush the passer. They traditionally have rushed the passer pretty well. Tony Romo doesn't like that. It's in
How many
Philly.
sacks they got with rushing the passer?
Yeah, I know, but I think they're going to come through pretty strong. Dallas' offensive line's not great. I think they're going to beat them up a little bit. I think Tony Romo has a pretty bad week. I think the Eagles match up well against the Cowboys.
I'm sticking with the NFC East, and I know you're going to think I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy, Jim, because I've said before, Eli Manning is not benchable. And I'm wrong, dude. 3 and 5 points in consecutive fantasy games, you got to put him on the bench until Akeem Nicks is healthy, and then see what happens with Eli Manning. I mean, you might not have the ability to do that. He is playing in Cincinnati against a defense that was supposed to be good that hasn't been that good. But I still, if you have other options, would play him over Eli. All right, who you just cutting, Jim?
I'm cutting Christian Ponder, not just because he took my boy's job, but because he does not produce. He had a couple weeks where he looked like a somewhat viable fantasy option.
Yeah.
But especially with Percy Harvin out, there's no way he's producing. You're not going to get big points from Aroma Shadow or Jerome Simpson. I'm cutting Christian Ponder.
And I am cutting Matt Hasselbeck. It looks like Jake Locker's going to be back.
You had Matt Hasselbeck on your team?
No, but a lot of people may have picked him up because they needed a bye-week replacement. And I'm saying now, dump him. Pick Kevin Cobb up instead of him, even though I think Kevin Cobb
sucks. Good call.
So, Jim, how about Kevin Cobb in the Pro Bowl this year? And anyway...
If he didn't get hurt, he would have been in the Pro Bowl.
And you might be right.
If he didn't get hurt, he would have been there. He still might. If they come back and win out or do good, make the playoffs, he might get in the Pro Bowl.
No way. Matty Ryan and Aaron Rodgers said go screw it.
Yeah, well, they're not gonna. Neither of those guys are gonna be in the Pro Bowl because one of them's gonna be in the Super Bowl and one of them's gonna be banged up, so they're not gonna be there. I'm not saying he's gonna be the best quarterback in the NFC. I'm just saying the Pro Bowl is normally the 5th and 6th best quarterback.
Yeah, right now Russell Wilson over Kevin Cobb.
No way.
No, not that bad. But
no way.
All right, that's what we think at the quarterback position. Tell us what you think. Jim at SuicideFantasySports.com, Eric at SuicideFantasySports.com. Subscribe to our videos below. Comment. We'll reply. Even if you want to call us douchebags or F-tards. We'll take it. Give us whatever you got. All right, and don't forget to check out Monday night. Usually 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, Fantasy Football Overload. We'll tell you everything you need to know in one place instead of having to go all over the web to find your info. And then as game time starts on Sunday, we're here again, 11:30 to 12:30.
Blogtalk Radio, Fantasy Football Overload.
And we'll tell you who to sit, who to start, and more important, the inactives on Sunday.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Last minute roster advice.
All right, and we'll be back with more videos.